The NHL trade market is heating up. We've got 6 more trades to discuss here in this video, all fairly small on our own accord, but still a very busy NHL trade market. Today we're talking about trades involving Anthony Beauvillier, Brendan Duhaime, Jakub Trenin, Troy Stecher, and a big defenseman unsigned, a prospect going to the Leafs. All that and more coming up next. So welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. As I mentioned, we have a lot of trade updates to get caught up on here today. Some of this is breaking news. Some of it's a few hours old. I'm trying to recap this here as best I can. Obviously, some of these trades, there's no point in doing quick 1-minute videos for every single deal. I find it doesn't really bode well for productivity and for keeping everybody up to date. A lot of this stuff can be kind of put together in a shorter, compact video here to get all the news here. So let's get started with today's trades that have taken place since the Joel Edmundson trade. That one and him going to the Leafs. I did do a video actually outdoors at Disneyland today. That was breaking news, trying to pull off my best impression of Kevin Weeks doing that here from the park. But for today, we've got Anthony Beauvillier. He's on the move yet again. Beauvillier has been traded from the Blackhawks to the Nashville Predators for a 2024 5th-round pick. Beauvillier hasn't really fit or really found a home since leaving the New York Islanders in the Bo Horvat trade. Didn't do too bad in Vancouver, but has struggled since then. I believe a 5th-round pick is what Chicago gave up to get him, and they get the same thing back. So I guess that kind of a wash on their perspective. Hopefully Beauvillier can get things moving. The Avalanche have been busy making a couple of trades today. They picked up Brendan Duhaime from the Minnesota Wild for a 2026 3rd-round selection, and they've also added Jakub Trenin from the Predators, along with Graham Sword, in exchange for a 2025 3rd-round selection and Jeremy Hansel. So the Avalanche continue to rebuild this team. Obviously, they've already made some other moves here in recent days. We saw them get Casey Middlestat for Bo Byram, and now they continue to add here to their bottom 6. It's still unclear if they're going to make a move in goal, which the play of Georgiev is probably one of the biggest question marks on this team going into the playoffs. So we'll see what else they might do here. But that's a couple of good moves, fairly low-cost acquisitions for the Avalanche to kind of round out the bottom part of their forward group for sure. The Edmonton Oilers brought in some depth on the blue line, acquiring Troy Stecher from the Arizona Coyotes. Stecher goes to Edmonton along with a 2024 7th-round pick. In exchange, the Coyotes get a 2027 4th-round selection. So obviously, there's a pick way out there. We're already seeing 2027 picks going. We're not even at the 2024 draft here as of yet. And as I mentioned, we have just news that just broke a few minutes ago. The Toronto Maple Leafs, this might not really help them for this year. This is more of a move for later. But the Maple Leafs have picked up an unsigned draft pick from the Carolina Hurricanes, and that's defenseman Cade Weber. They give up a 2026 6th-round pick to do so. And obviously, with the addition of Joel Edmundson today, it's pretty clear they want to add some size and some beef on the back end. And Weber will bring you exactly that. I believe he's like 6'7", 220 or more pounds. He's a really big boy out of Boston University. So he's playing college hockey right now. Obviously, wasn't going to sign with the Hurricanes, and the Leafs were able to get an opportunity there to pick him up. So that's possibly a big move for the future. We'll see how he works out. We also saw a prospect swap today between the Montreal Canadiens and the Anaheim Ducks, an opportunity to get both guys at a fresh start, you could say. The Montreal Canadiens today sent 2020 2nd-round pick Jan Mysak. He goes to the Ducks in exchange for Jacob Perreault, who is a 2020 1st-round pick. Of course, later in the 1st round, he's the right winger. Mysak plays center and wing. They've both put in a couple of seasons now in the American Hockey League. Jacob Perreault, for his efforts, have put up 37 points in 79 career games in the American League, whereas Mysak has put up 29 points in 88 games. So this is a case of both teams probably not really thrilled with the development of each of these prospects, and trying to get them a fresh start to see if they can't find their game elsewhere and get things on track, and clearly an opportunity for them to bring in another prospect that might thrive a little bit better in their organization. So obviously very similar age, drafted very similarly as well. And hopefully they can both get some things on the go to get things back on track. There's still lots of other rumors and things we're likely going to see today. Still lots of action around Jake Gensel. We're hearing lots of other stuff too, so stay tuned. There'll be more videos coming later on once more trades, everything breaks down. So it could be a late evening. I wonder how much will be left for the actual deadline tomorrow. So those are all your trades for now. There is some other key signings in the waivers news, so stay tuned. There's going to be another video coming out shortly to recap all of that stuff. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, stick around. This is the place to get all your updates around the NHL Trade Deadline, NHL Draft, NHL Offseason, all of that stuff, so you're up to date with all the news and rumors on all 32 NHL teams. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.